Yo, it's Dapper Inez dropping another review on y'all. And this time, what we're going to be doing a review of the BAM. These are the Astromania NV100 night vision goggles. I should say it's not necessarily goggles, it's a monocular. So I mean, I know it looks like it's a binocular, but it's actually a monocular. It's one eye. Basically exactly what it says. It's they're digital binoculars. They help you see in the dark. Digital night vision binoculars, I should say. They help you see in the dark. So enough saying what it is, and let's just get into it. This is the box that it comes in. BAM night vision, the NV100. Now keep in mind, these are the same as the Solarmark night vision goggles and the Barska NVX100 night vision monocular. Some of you might have seen a review of those online. Basically, when I was doing research as to which one I wanted to get, I found that this set is exactly the same as the ones that I just mentioned before, the Solarmark and the Barska, and they really get good reviews. So, being that this is the same thing, and obviously this is like $50 less in price for the same exact thing, so I figured why not go with this one and then do a review on this one, and hopefully this will live up to the same as the Barska, which gets good reviews. I haven't really seen any reviews on the Solarmark, but the person I seen someone do a review on the Solarmark, and he said it's the same as the Barska, and works exactly the same. So because when I searched those and these came up also, I'm assuming that these are the same as the Solarmark and the Barska, which get good reviews. So with that being said, let's just get into this. This is the front. You got your artwork here. Digital night vision NV100. Got the top of the box, more artwork. BAM. And you get the glare here. Okay, BAM. Top of the box. BAM. Okay. The sides, got some more artwork, different pictures of the night vision looks like. The other side of the box, more artwork. Got a barcode over here. Bottom of the box, nada. In the back of the box, some specs. I'm not going through them. You can pause and read it yourself if you so choose. Okay, and in the bottom of the box, more artwork. Okay, so with that being said, let's just get right up in this bad boy. Okay, got your USB to mini USB, not even micro USB. Got the mini USB popping. Guess it needs to draw more power, but USB to mini USB cord here. Got looks like a 3.5 millimeter to video AV. So if you can run this to like your VCR or something like that, or like if you have an AV input on in your TV, you can plug this directly into it. Yep, looks like I dropped that, but it looks like, hold on. What is that? Looks like you got a lanyard. You could attach to this somehow, so you can look at a lanyard wrist strap, or maybe looks like it might be even long enough to be a neck strap. Let's just check it out real quick. Get into this. Yep, neck strap. Wow, really long one. Okay. Yep, looks like we got a little neck strap thing popping here. You connect on both sides of it, and then they can detach nice and easy for you. So, be using that. and we have instruction manual. You know how I feel about that. I ain't reading that shit. Toss that to the side there. And the last but not least, inside of a case, you have the device itself. Nothing else in the box. Put that to the side over here. Okay, inside the case, decent case, you know, nothing to write home about, but serves its purpose. You're gonna hook it onto something there, attach it to a belt, run a belt through it, so that way you have him handy. And when we go inside, bam, the actual goggle itself. Okay, let's move that out the way here. So this is our goggle. Okay, so just do a little brief tour around the side. This is the top, obviously. Flip it around this way. Got your little night vision there, so this way if you're not sure when you look at it, you know that it's night vision. On the top, you got your zoom button, obviously self-explanatory. You got your IR button. This throws out the IR light, so that way you can see. You can adjust it. You can press it multiple times, I imagine, to make it brighter or dimmer. So depending on how far you're trying to see. Your mode, I imagine this is there's various modes on this button. You press that to access those modes, and then your shutter. So what this thing does, it allows you to take pictures or video of what you're seeing. So that's your shutter button for that. Okay, obviously here, this is where you're going to be looking inside. Here's your little spot for your mini USB port. That's where you're going to charge this bad boy. And here's your spot for micro SD card. That's whenever you take your pictures or video, you're going to save it on that. It comes with a 1 gig micro SD card. I'm going to be throwing probably 32 gigs in there, which I believe is the max that this can hold, 32 gigs. Okay, on the side, you have your on-off power button there, and you got a spot to connect one of your lanyards, lanyard ends. Bam, you go right in there, connect it there. Nothing else on the side. On the other side, you got your AV output, so that wire that comes with it. You plug the 3.5 millimeter portion right here into there, and then you take the yellow part, the yellow RCA part, plug it into your TV, VCR, whatever thing you're going to be using to view the videos on here. Okay. Obviously, the front, you got your hold on. The front, you got your IR cut right here. This basically is so that way, because you can use this in the day and the night. So obviously you have this on right now. What I've seen from some of the videos, a lot of people have been leaving, the people that were leaving negative reviews, is because they couldn't figure out how to get the infrared to work. And obviously the infrared is not going to work if you have your IR cut on. This is cut in the infrared. You take that off, bam, now there's your infrared, and then it should work fine. This is so that way you can use this in the daylight and not have to worry about blinding yourself or ruining the sensors in here, because obviously the daylight affects this. But as long as that's closed, you should be fine. So anybody out there that before thinking about leaving any negative reviews or anything on this, just try popping that off real quick and then using it again, and that should fix your problem as far as you using it. Okay, and then obviously this is the view finder there, what you're seeing. Okay, in the bottom, you got a part for a tripod mount right here. Right here you have your eyepiece focus. Right here you use this to focus, adjust your eyepiece there to make it easier visible for you. And this right here is your lens focus. So you're going to be focusing the actual image that you're going to be seeing with this right here, moving this left to right, and this obviously is sliding back and forth. It's a little tight there, but I imagine there's not much movement that needs to be done to focus, to adjust, I should say. And also on the bottom back here, if you slide this out, you got your battery compartment. Now this takes 4 AA batteries, which I'm gonna have to pop this in so that way we can take this bad boy outside when it gets dark and finish up the review and see how she works. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video real quick, get some batteries, pop some batteries in here so you can see how that works. Be back in a second. Okay, we back. Got some batteries real quick. Just pop these batteries in. Like so. Now we're all batteried up. Pop this back on. Bam. And then got the IR cut on there, and then we just move this over here to the side like that to turn on. And we should be in business here. Let me see. Yes, I am seeing an image. I don't know if you can see in there, but you definitely can see. There's my hand right there. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit with this bad boy. Okay, let me see, focus in. Oh, this focus works pretty good, I have to say. Okay, yeah, this bad boy. Okay, let me see if I can put something down here so you can see. Put this little coaster down here and see if you can see that through the viewfinder real quick. See if I can get that in range. Okay, bam, so you can see you are getting an image in there. If you're seeing offhand, I can get this bad boy straight. There's your image. So once we take this bad boy outside and play with it in the dark, then we're going to see the good stuff. But as you can see, this is proof positive that this is a night vision goggle, and you can use it, you know, in the daylight or inside, however you want to put it, and get if I can get this straight here, and you can see just fine with it during the day and not ruin it. Got the IR cut on, like I said. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside once it gets dark, do some video, record it to the card that's on here, and then I'll get back and I'll put those videos in the I'll attach those videos so you can actually see. See if I can just boom. It's hard to video a video, you know. Alright, well, you get the idea. This bad boy works. Let me shut it off while the video's going, and that's what it looks like when it shuts off. So as you see, this bad boy was on. It wasn't just a pass through. There was power to this bad boy. So with that being said, wait till it gets a little darker. Right now we're in the middle of the day, so a couple hours. As soon as it starts getting dark, I'm gonna take this outside, get some video footage, and then we're gonna get back and we're gonna finish this out. So I guess I'll see you on the flip. Real quick, while I'm thinking of it, I just wanted to point out one last thing. This right here is what it looks like when it's connected to the lanyard, to the neck strap, I should say. This is how it looks. Bam. And I just want to point out that, like I said before, it does take pictures and videos. The pictures are 3 megapixel max. You can adjust it between 1, 2, and 3 megapixels. I don't know why anybody would adjust it to a lower setting, but you get 3 megapixels max for photos, and you get in the video the max output is 640 by 480, but I believe it also does 320, you know, by 240. But like I said, why would you pick the lower resolution? So obviously I'm going to be taking some 640 by 480 video with this bad boy, and I'm going to be rendering it up as much as possible without distorting it, hopefully. And then we'll go from there. So again, I see you on the flip side, and get some video for this bad boy. Okay, I'm out here in the back here, shooting a couple things. I'm shooting in dual mode right now. I have the night vision goggles on, and I have my camera on, so you can see I'm pointing in the direction of things that I'm showing, so you can see the difference in what my camera sees versus what the night vision goggles see. And just so that way you see I was on the up and up. Right now I'm pointing at a van that says Plum Right on it, and with my regular camera you can't really see that van, but it's definitely there. I'm both looking at it with both cameras, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the IR button a couple levels so you can see how much better the view get when I increase it. So right now I'm on nothing, so I'm about to go to level 1. So it actually got a little brighter, as you can see. Things illuminate a little bit better, but this goes all the way up to level 7. So let me just increase that up. So I got, obviously the farther away you look, the more you increase, the better things get. It's the highway behind. If you can see over there. See right now that's my camera screen that I'm looking at. You see that's on also. So I'm gonna increase it a little bit more to level 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm at the max. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the zoom button in a little bit so we can see how much we can zoom in. I zoomed in a little bit there, a little bit more. See, we get close to the highway there. A little bit more. And that was the max zoom there. That's the max right there. So as you see, this is not bad, especially for the price. I'm going to say this is really good and handy tool to have. You know, if you just want to you look around at night, see what's around you. As you can see, this is very clear. I'm in the back of this business here just so you can get a good view of a lot of different things you can look at. Like, and this, like, as you can see, I'm pointing both cameras at the same exact thing, and you're seeing everything I'm looking at is pitch black. And one camera with a little bit of light, but on the night vision goggle, it's lit up. It's, so let me put the IR back down. Okay, this is normal right now. As you see, I don't even need it up that high. When I had it up that high, it was just that much better. But let me go back up a little bit. All right, see, so just one level is fine. I didn't even need it all up to 7. Just going up 1 is good enough. That's the Autobot in front of me. Yeah, so I just wanted to do this little view, you know, a little video of what it looks like through the night vision goggles here. So I have to say, definitely get that. It's worth the money. I mean, look how clear this is. I mean, it's not even really grainy. I mean, this is like so good. You can like really see, you know. So with that being said, you know, this has been the review of the Astromania night vision NV100 night vision goggles. I'm Dad Barnez, and if I can get my camera in focus here so I can do my normal spiel. I'm Dad Barnez, and if you can focus up, you can see that I'm out this piece. I'm a little too close there, but you can see I'm out this piece.